Alright, what's up, y'all? It's Bobby back here with my 92 Dodge D350 again. Today we discovered that I got a coolant leak, and it just happens to end up being the freeze plugs. So we're gonna go ahead and install billet freeze plugs that I got off of Amazon. Honestly, I cheaped out. They're $30, and we're gonna put them to the test. I seen someone else on YouTube. I forgot his name. But he had a compound setup which was pushing about 600 horsepower, and he said that they hold up pretty damn good. So we're gonna give it a shot. Today we are gonna show y'all how to take off the turbo. I still have the factory HC1 turbo. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. All right, where you're gonna begin with is, well, first what I did was take off the exhaust. Kind of caught hell with it. I mean, this thing's 35 years old. I don't even know exactly how old it is, but it's probably been on since from the jump. So I went ahead and took that off. You're gonna need an 11mm socket and a 14mm socket for that bottom. And that's all I needed because I got a redneck exhaust right now, kind of ghetto. Right now what we're about to do is take off the charge pipes that run into the turbo, that come from the turbo to the intercooler, and then blah blah. You know what I'm talking about. And we'll do that right now. You're gonna need an 11mm socket. And just bust it off loose. You don't gotta take it off all the way, just loosen up to slide the pipe off. You know where we put that socket at? I mean the ratchet?
Might be underneath the truck.
Got it. Go ahead and bust this loose. Honestly, I don't even have to bust this loose. Let me try to slide that pipe off.
There it goes.
Yeah. Next, we're gonna take off the oil line that goes into the turbo. I think it's called oil return line. I really don't remember what it's called. You're gonna need a 3/4 on the bottom to hold that bottom nut, and a 5/8 wrench. It's a real complicated spot.
My brother drove by with a donut.
For real.
A donut in the driver's side.
And just like that, it's off. I believe there ain't no O-ring on here. You just put it back when they're going back in with the turbo. Now we're actually about to take the actual turbo off. The reason why the windshield reservoir ain't here is just to get it out the way, because I don't want to crush it. And finding anything on this truck is kind of like difficult right now. Everything's discontinued. The reservoir is right there. Pretty easy. 3 bolts. Unplug the plug that goes to the motor and unhook the hose. Now we're gonna try to take this turbo off. Oh no.
Yeah, you need
10mm.
Yeah, 10mm.
Alright, we're gonna use a 10mm because I forgot that there is an oil feed tube down here. Show them that feed tube, bro. You might not get a good angle, but it's down here. Right where I'm pouring at. There it is. You're gonna need a 10mm because it's 2 10mm bolts. That thing is loose.
It was?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Probably gonna get a little bit spilled on it.
Probably. Cause that's the oil.
The oil drain
Yeah.
hose. When I first bought this truck, it was dumping oil out. Yeah. Yeah, see, like oil comes in from here, down that little hole, and
Yeah.
it flows through. Yeah, when I first got into diesels, I didn't know the turbo had to like have oil in it. I didn't know turbos needed oil.
That's new to me.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah. Especially that goes to the turbo.
Yeah, oil, air.
Bro, we're trying to show off in that little car.
Is that a little Mustang?
Oh, not even.
What was it? A Ford Taurus?
Heck yeah.
Dude, I hate this damn line right here.
Bro was shaking his head because he didn't want to go in gear.
Oh, is that what he was doing? Is that what he was shaking his head?
He was shaking his head. He was like, oh no.
Yeah, there it is. And just like that, the line should be able to come off. Pretty easy. Maybe not, dude.
It's still on there?
Yeah, let me see. I don't know what's going on. What happened?
He was gunning his car and they didn't want to go nowhere. Heck no.
Man, let me loosen the bolts on the exhaust manifold. I'm gonna see if we can pull it up and it'll come off. I know there's only 2 bolts though.
It should.
And on the exhaust manifold, well, turbo to exhaust manifold, I believe it's 15 millimeter. Yeah, it's gonna be a 15 millimeter bolts. I had already took off the top 2 yesterday just to see how tight they were. They're tight as hell. I recommend spraying WD-40 or brake cleaner, whatever you got to loosen it up. Cause hell, if you break a bolt into that manifold, it's gonna be hell trying to take it off. Let's do that. You know what? We did a ratchet right.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it was a ratchet. Can't. For the pause, y'all, I had to borrow Drewski to help me pick up the damn turbo. We got the turbo off. It was pretty damn heavy. You could probably do it alone, but if you have an extra set of hands, it's really way better. This is how it looks with it off. We got the drain hose just hanging around. Our main goal, like I said, is to change the freeze plugs. Show them the freeze plugs. That last freeze plug is leaking. As you can see, it's leaking coolant. So we're just gonna go ahead and change 3 of them. And like I mentioned, I did get these on Amazon. They're aluminum, look pretty sick too. And for $30. with Amazon Prime shipping too, so you ain't gotta wait. Can't complain. Pop this open. This is how they look. They look way thicker than the factory ones too. So, yeah, it comes with the Allen bolts, O-rings, and even an Allen head wrench. So yeah, kind of excited to do that. We still gotta drain the coolant out this thing, because once we pop them plugs out, we don't want just a whole mess on the ground. And next, we're gonna end up, I'm probably gonna use a wire wheel to clean this old gasket off. Clean that off. Probably use some sandpaper to make sure my exhaust manifold output is pretty smooth. Because we do got a new gasket that we're gonna put there. Because I'm pretty sure this thing it had an exhaust leak right here too. But for now, that's probably about it. That's all we got today. It's getting dark. I got work in the morning, and I still have to put up all this stuff. We'll catch y'all tomorrow around the same time. Tomorrow we're gonna be draining the coolant out. I'm gonna show y'all how to pop these plugs off while the exhaust manifold is still on, and it's gonna be an awkward sense of how I'm gonna be in there. And I'm gonna try to do it carefully because I really don't want to hurt this block. This block is pretty solid, it has no blow by. So tomorrow I'll show y'all that. We're gonna show y'all how to put this thing back on. Like I said, it's pretty damn heavy. Probably wild wheel this, clean it all up, have it smooth. I'm not gonna reseal it. It is leaking a little oil internally, but I ain't gonna rebuild this one because I do want an HX35 in a couple months. I mean, they're not expensive. I'm just doing this so I can still, cruise around without having to worry about my freeze plug just shooting out. But yeah, for now, that's all for today. Thank y'all.